And we're coming off an absolutely beautiful day, but huge changes in the forecast here as we head on into the work week. I'll give you those details coming up.
Welcome back. Miss Marina is in this morning. Good morning. Thank you for yesterday's gorgeous day.
Oh,
and that's
so beautiful.
all I'm thanking you for.
Oh my goodness. We went to the Arboretum yesterday and it was just so nice. Got some great pictures out there. And
it was a perfect weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Perfect.
It was really, really nice. And that's why I stood away from the end of the 7-day during the entire forecast yesterday morning. And I was like, just savor today.
Right.
Savor the flavor because it's leaving us, unfortunately. But we will see the afternoon. But like I mentioned, a pop-up shower or two, not out of the question, so just plan for that. Might hear a roll of thunder, but as we move on into the next couple of days, not fantastic rain chances. It holds off really until Wednesday night into Thursday, where we have a much better chance for rain all across the region. It's much needed at this point. But 51 right now in the metro, 54 in Owatonna, 43, a little cooler on the western counties in Marshall, 48 in Alec, and 50 in Brainerd. There's those winds coming out of the north, and they're starting to pick up a bit, but they'll be anywhere from about 5 to 15 as we head on throughout the day today. So we are experiencing the October yo-yo. We're saying goodbye to October here, believe it or not. We've got a little over one more week left to go. As I mentioned, best chance for that widespread, much needed heavy rain Wednesday night into Thursday. And yes, we could be talking about the potential of a wintry mix as we move on into our Thursday. About a 20 to 25 degree temperature drop, Jason and Don. So that's a big difference. I'm sure everyone's going to feel that for sure.
Boo. Yeah. Sorry, don't mean to boo you, Marina.
I know.
Just the forecast, honey, that's all.
I'm just the bear.
I know.
Well, we are looking at a decent start to the day today, but coming off of yesterday, it's really hard to get motivated about the 7-day forecast. But I hope you got out there and enjoyed it because it was a beautiful Sunday. 51 currently in the metro, but you can see that cooler air is starting to invade, and that cooler air will just continue to move on in. It's not going to be terrible over the next few days. We're going to stay with highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s and 50s. The big cold front doesn't move through until the latter part of the week, but we will get a little bit cooler as we head on into the day today, and we'll see some clouds roll on in. It'll be mostly cloudy pretty much here through the rest of the work week. But yesterday, oh my goodness, 71 degrees for our high. It was really, really beautiful. Average this time of year is about 55. So we're going to stay above average for a good part of the week, and then we're actually going to do a total 180 and go way below average as we head on into the weekend next weekend. But giving you the big picture here, we are going to see this system continuing to roll on in, and as it does so, it will allow for some showers to move on into our neck of the woods as we head on into the day today. Not a lot of heavy rain, but some showers from time to time as we top out at 63. Tonight, 54. And we're going to keep the chance for a shower or maybe a passing storm as we head on into both today and tomorrow. But our best chance for heavy rain, as I mentioned, moves in Wednesday night into our weekend. I'll give you that very cold and chilly weekend forecast coming up in about 9 minutes. Back to you, Jason and Don.
No, you can keep that to yourself.
I was going to say, that's okay. That's okay, actually.
Just keep that a secret, Marina.
I will try to put my body over that part of the 7-day. Maybe then we can just ignore that it's
exactly.
Now you're thinking.
Keep it.
Good morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. I hope you enjoyed yesterday. It was absolutely fantastic, and I got out there, spent some time at the Arboretum, enjoyed those low 70s, and now we've got a completely different forecast to give you as we're some huge temperature swings. Oh, the wonderfulness of the October yo-yo. I'll give you more of those details coming up. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now.
Now, since Keith isn't here, I can do this because he hates when I ask this. But I think it's I think it's a question people think. What have you heard with your weather people? Are we expecting a worse
what have
than?
You heard with the peeps?
Yeah.
What's the lowdown?
When you guys meet in the basement, have you guys, is it supposed to be worse than last year or about the same? What are you hearing with El Nino or whatever?
I mean, last year was. That was such an anomaly. I mean, that's not what we usually see. So it's looking like a very average year, and it might be a touch warmer than usual. So a touch warmer, but average still for us is a lot of snow. So, but yeah, I was on the couch yesterday as I was hearing everyone complaining, and I was like, the world's Smallest violin.
Yes.
We got to get through it.
Minnesota, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you know, better now, and then maybe we can get an earlier spring. So there we go.
Done.
Well, as we take a look at our forecast for the day, clouds and radar here showing that we've got partly cloudy skies right now, but clouds are increasing, and as that continues to roll on in, we're going to be pretty mostly cloudy here all the way through the rest of the work week. But showers still staying in the central Dakotas, and those will start to stroll on in. So a shower or two, a roll of thunder, not out of the question, but we don't have great rain chances until we move on into the middle of the week. But taking a look outside right now, it's pretty quiet and it's mild. It's really nice, 50 degrees. Even though we swapped out for that northerly wind, we're still seeing a pretty decent start. Saturday and Sunday were pretty cool, and this morning you can feel the difference if you're out and about earlier on the weekend. But there's that cooler air, 41 in Bemidji, 49 in Alec, 41 in Marshall, and that cooler air will start to settle on into our region. And we're not going to feel the huge cool down until we head on into the end of the week. However, we will be seeing some showers off and on, so throw the umbrella in the back seat just in case, and know that Wednesday night into Thursday is when the big doozy strolls on in. So if you like the warmer temperatures, even with a few showers, enjoy the next couple of days, Jason and Dawn. And it doesn't mean that after this weekend we're not going to see those temperatures move on up again. It just means that for a couple of days we're going to get just shake back into reality and know that winter is on its way.
Can you promise we'll see 70s again? Can you promise, Marina?
No.
I didn't think so.
Good morning, Dawn. Well, yesterday we can't say enough about. It was absolutely gorgeous. We topped out at 71 degrees. I urged everyone yesterday morning to take full advantage of the day. So I hope you got out there and enjoyed it. We do have a touch and go kind of work week. We have a chance for a few showers, maybe even an isolated storm or two to pop up, but it's really Wednesday night into Thursday that those big changes start to roll on in. So we're supposed to be at about 55 degrees for this time of year, and we are going to exceed those expectations as we move on into the week, and then we're going to do a 180, and we're going to get way below normal as we head on towards the end of the week and the weekend next weekend. So from 71 for a high, potentially yesterday, reaching record highs, but we didn't make it, to 35 to 40 degrees for highs in 1 week into next Sunday. So that's what we're looking at as we move on into the 7-day forecast. But what is happening now is we've got this wave, 3 waves that are actually going to occur here over the next couple of days. First wave maybe giving us a shower or two today. Shower, maybe thunderstorm into tomorrow. Then the big system, big cold front, comes in as we head on into our Wednesday night and Thursday. And that's a huge frontal system, and as that moves in, we're going to really cool things down. So I'll try to do my best here, Dawn, to and just there we go. I'm going to just stand right here so that we don't see this part of the forecast. But see, temperatures aren't too bad as we head on into Tuesday and Wednesday. We're not going to get a lot of sunshine. We might have to deal with a few showers here and there, but there we go. Thursday, especially our western counties, could be looking at some flakes strolling in with the rain, and we could see a few flakes ourselves mixing in, and behind that system, boy, woo, highs around 35 to 40 with lows in the 20s. So what a difference 7 little days make, that's for sure.
You can go ahead and cover that back up
Exactly.
now. Thank you.
520.
Good morning, I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. We are coming off a gorgeous day. It's hard to get out of bed when we know that the days are few and far between when we are going to start to see wintertime chill in the air. But let's take a look continues right now.
Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yay.
Well, we are looking at a very decent start to the day today. Really, it's not till the end of the week that things get pretty dicey, but we're coming off a gorgeous Sunday. Storm vision this morning is completely dry, but we do have a chance for a shower to pop up from time to time. We might even hear a roll of thunder as we move on into both today and tomorrow. We're kind of stuck in a rut, and so because of that, we'll see a few waves roll on in and give us a chance for a little bit of precipitation here and there. But the real rain, which we desperately need, looks to hold off until Wednesday night into Thursday with a pretty doozy of a system. 50 degrees right now, northerly winds, so that frontal system has changed that gorgeous southerly track of some warm temperatures that we enjoyed yesterday into a northerly wind, but still 63 for our high, so not bad as we move on into the day today. Pretty mild start, but you can see those colder temperatures are starting to push a little harder down towards us. 38 in Bemidji, 49 in Alec, 43 in Marshall, 48 in St. Cloud, so that cooler cooler air is starting to filter on in. And we'll top out at about 63 today. And temperatures won't vary much this afternoon, and that's because we're just not going to see as much sunshine as we did yesterday. Partly cloudy right now, but mostly cloudy will actually be the trend as we move on into the next few days. So winds are starting to pick up anywhere from about 5 to 15 out of the northeast today. And then a southerly wind will return to us ever so nicely as we move on into the next couple of days, bringing us back up to 70 degrees again. So 63, mostly cloudy. Cannot rule out a shower or two. Tonight we're looking at 54 degrees, maybe a little bit of patchy fog into tomorrow morning. Otherwise 68. So I wish that we could say the trend just continues on Tuesday and Wednesday into the warmer temperatures towards the end of the week, but it doesn't. I'll let you know where those temperatures are going to go and how many flakes we could see by the end of it all in just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Marina.
Easy conversation.
Well, and I said, please teach me how to
forget.
do that so that I can forget how old I'm getting. I need to learn that trick, Kelly. So later on, you got to teach it to me. Well, I wish that I could forget the forecast coming up here in the next few days, because things are a-changing and the tides are moving on in and bringing us some much cooler weather, but not yet. We are going to cool down a little bit. We can see that cooler air starting to stroll on in. Right now it's 50 in the metro, but 38 in Bemidji. So cooler, about 63 today compared to that 71 that we enjoyed yesterday. We're supposed to be at around 55. So yesterday was just an absolutely stellar day. I hope you were able to enjoy it. As we head on into the next couple of days, we might hit a 70 again on Wednesday before our big system strolls in Wednesday night into Thursday. And then the 55 will seem warm as we move on into next weekend. So sunset's also starting to chip away. We're getting around the 6:16 hour now, so our days are getting shorter as we continue to move things through. So area of low pressure right now is well down towards our southwest, but we will continue to basically start to see waves of moisture move on into our region. Fancy way of saying chance for a shower or two, maybe a thunderstorm or two to stroll in today or tomorrow, but it's not until Wednesday night into Thursday that it looks like we're going to get a really good soaking rain, but we really need it. Our drought situation is pretty desperate at this time, so that soaking rain on Wednesday night into Thursday will be welcomed. However, the temperatures that follow behind it will not be, but that's how it goes. We're going to see highs move into the 40s, maybe even some 30s, lows into the 20s. So cold blast, to say the least, as we move on into the next few days. So we're going to want to make sure that we enjoy the warmer temperatures here. Merle, do you have some better news? Good morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. It is 6 o'clock, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday. This morning, as you're heading out the door, temperatures are actually mild. That's the positive. Up right now, it's just a pretty good start to the day. So let's start with that. The Fox 9 Morning News continues right now.
How much we're going to get? Are we referring it to a snow, or is it going to be a something mix?
It's going to be a mix. Yeah, we're not getting the big holy schmoly white stuff yet, and it is a little bit on the early side. So we will be looking at the potential for a mix by the end of the week. So we really want to enjoy the nice mild morning that we have out there right now. But I agree. I can't wait. My son John, it'll be his first snow too. So I can't wait for the snow to come. I'm a big fan, but not a big fan of those sub-zero temperatures. Clouds and radar here over the past 4 hours showing that we're dealing with partly cloudy skies, and we'll be pretty much mostly cloudy for the next few days. We're not going to see a whole lot of sunshine, but we will see some sunshine from time to time, and we cannot rule out a stray shower or thunderstorm popping up today or tomorrow. But the big system that's going to give us some of that much needed rain looks to move in on Wednesday night into Thursday. But it is pretty quiet out there right now for a Monday. 51 degrees, mostly cloudy with northerly winds. We did see a cold front push through in the overnight, and so because of that, we've lost our southerly wind for about 24 hours. But then on Tuesday and Wednesday, our temperatures actually get back up to 70 degrees again, which will be really, really nice. It'll be our last hurrah for at least the 7-day. But 51 currently here in the metro with 49 in St. Cloud, 50 in Brainerd, 38 in Bemidji. So you can see that cooler air is trying to push its way down into our region. But overall, the next couple of days, will continue to be unseasonably warm before we start to see that unseasonably cool temperatures stroll in by Thursday and Friday. So a northerly wind, brisk at about 5 to 15 miles per hour all across the region. And we're just continuing our October yo-yo. It seems like we have a really great weekend, and then we've got a really cold work week. So we'll just see what Mother Nature has in store for us. And I'll give you the lowdown on that much cooler forecast as we head on into the next 9 minutes. Merle's got a check of our traffic right now.
I'm outdoors, and there's a good reason why.
Yes, yesterday was absolutely gorgeous, and it was beautiful. We went to the Arboretum for the first time, and it was very, very nice. And we will continue to see at least mild temperatures, but we're going to give and take a little bit when it comes to the chance for some showers and some much needed rain. But I'll give you that lowdown here in a minute. 51 currently right now in the metro, 49 in St. Cloud, 48 in Alec, 38 in Bemidji. So that cooler air is starting to move on in, but that is nowhere near as cold as it's going to get as we move on into the weekend. So we will cool down a little bit today with that northerly wind, only topping out at about 63. Yesterday we topped out at 71. So what a difference one day can make. But we're going to lose a lot of the sunshine. We're going to see basically mostly cloudy skies with some sunshine here and there over the next couple of days. Average is about 55, so at least we're still going to stay above average before we do a 180 and really start to see those temperatures cool as we head on into next week. So 63 degrees, mostly cloudy. Throw an umbrella in the backseat just in case. We could see a stray shower from time to time, maybe even a thunderstorm pop up here or there. Fog in the overnight. If you woke up early on Saturday morning, we saw a lot of fog, and we'll continue to see that risk in the overnight tonight and into tomorrow with a low of 54. 68 as we head on into our Tuesday, and then 70 on Wednesday. So at least our temperatures are going to be warm, even though we're going to have to deal with that rain. But then Wednesday night into Thursday, we've got a big system coming in, giving us a lot of that much needed rain that could end off as a little bit of a wintry mix before wowzers. We see highs in the upper 30s to low 40s and lows in the 20s. So that cold blast will wake us up for sure. We'll be right back in a moment. Good morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. It is a nice morning. We're about an hour away from sunrise, and setting you up in this shot. See clouds continuing to increase, and we cannot rule out a passing shower or maybe even a thunderstorm coming into the forecast today and tomorrow. But it's not until Wednesday night that we get a lot of that heavy rain. Northerly winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour throughout the day today, and that is allowing for a little bit of a cooler air to stroll on into the region from that gorgeous high of 71 that we saw yesterday. So 38 in Bemidji compared to 51 here in the metro. And it will get a little bit cooler, 63 for our high today, 71 yesterday. Oh, it's just so pretty. But some showers here and there. Not a great chance. We are in a severe drought situation across the state, so we do need that rainfall. We will get it, though, as we head on to Wednesday night into Thursday. That system looks like a very nice strong one that'll give us a lot of much needed rain. But we got to get there first. 54 tonight, maybe a passing shower or storm, otherwise some patchy fog into your Tuesday morning. Not quite as bad as Saturday morning. Saturday morning was the worst fog I've seen in quite some time, but we will still see some patchy fog into tomorrow. And then tomorrow, warming up very nicely. 68, getting that nice southerly wind back. Mostly cloudy. We will see some sunshine with maybe a shower or two again. So today and tomorrow, the shower chances are slim. But then as we head on into Wednesday night, especially Thursday, we'll get a strong system in here bringing us some heavy rain. And then that potential of it switching over into a wintry mix on Thursday night, and our western counties might even see a few snowflakes with that. But behind that system, we get much colder, folks. So we're going to want to enjoy the next few days, even if we do have some rain chances, because it'll be milder. Highs will dip down to the upper 30s to low 40s with lows in the 20s. So get ready. The cold blast is a coming. Merle's going to check out some traffic info, and it's something we can't vote away. Good.
We wish we could, but
can we veto it, or no?
We just can't. It's coming. And so as we move on into the morning hours, enjoy the fact that it's a mild start, almost 7 a.m. here. 51 degrees in the metro, 49 in St. Cloud, 50 in Brainerd, 41 in Marshall, and 38 in Bemidji. So we've got that cooler air that's trying to creep on in as that cold front moved through earlier. But we'll be about 10 degrees cooler today than we were yesterday, but still holding on to the 60s, which is good news. So area of low pressure will continue to start to ride on in. We've got 3 waves that are going to basically move on into our work week. First wave could maybe give us a scattered shower or an isolated thunderstorm as we move on into really, I'd say, the next 2 days. And so we'll just continue to see this moisture make a path through our region and give us a chance for some showers. Next wave probably moving in Tuesday night into Wednesday, once again giving us a chance for just some showers and maybe a little bit of an isolated rumble here and there. But it's Wednesday night into our Thursday. That is the huge system that is going to give us some much needed rain, maybe even a few thunderstorms into our Thursday. And then when all is said and done on Thursday evening, that could change over into a little bit of a wintry mix, especially for our western counties. So we've got a huge system that's going to really change the face of our 7-day forecast. And we're going to see highs in the 30s and 40s and lows in the 20s. So it's a definite Arctic blast of air that's going to push in as we head on towards the weekend. Now, everyone keeps asking me on Facebook, is this going to last? Well, it is going to last for quite some time into the extended. And we're hoping, though, that we can start to get the temperatures to where they're supposed to be for this time of year, which is pretty much Thursday, mid-50s, as we head on into the latter part of next week. So if you like the 60s and 70s, you got a couple of days here to enjoy them. It's not going to be that great because it'll be mostly cloudy with a chance for some showers here and there, but we'll take it because at this point we really need the rain, ladies.
We do.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do.
Absolutely.
Hopefully not permanently. Hopefully
Right.
it's just a couple days that we dip and then we can get back to the 50s again. But we're starting to lighten up a little bit. Sun is about to come up here in about half an hour and things are looking pretty good. It's a mild start, 50 degrees, and we might see a shower or two here or there as we head on into the day today and tonight. But we will get some sunshine in here, but mostly cloudy skies will really rule the entire work week. But with that northerly wind at about 5 to 15 today, it's going to feel a little bit cooler than yesterday. But right now, those cooler temperatures are staying up to our north and to our west, 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall. But you can see that it's pressing upon us. And with that, we are going to swap out a southerly flow on Tuesday and Wednesday that'll help bring those temperatures back up again. So long story short, we are going to be looking at much cooler weather moving on in, but not yet. So let's accentuate the positive. There's that northerly wind that's going to make things feel a little bit cooler out there today as we continue our October yo-yo. So we'll see a chance for a shower, maybe even a pop-up storm off and on for the next couple of days. But the best chance for rain is going to hold off until Wednesday night into Thursday. And that's a huge system. And as it moves in, we're going to see a massive cool down as we move on into the extended forecast. We're talking highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s, but I'll give you those details coming up in just a minute. But now Merle is going to take a look at
For Keith today, telling us about the change and also, of course, what's going to happen today.
And I love it how, since it's a female show this morning, it's such a different perspective, because I'm sure if Keith was here, the guys were here, they'd be like, you guys are wimps, come on, you know, but I think we can handle it. We'll be okay. It's just we got a few days to enjoy the milder weather before the colder weather rolls on in. But you can see that the cooler air, I don't want to call that cold because cold will be this weekend, but the cooler air, 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall, is starting to press upon us. But we will be looking at no invasion of temperatures like the Arctic blast that we'll see next weekend until next weekend. So mild, 50 degrees out there this morning right now. So it's a pretty decent start to the day. We could see a passing shower or thunderstorm. So throw the rain gear in the back seat just in case, but it will be a very small chance and it will be scattered across the region. So everyone's not going to see it. And then as we head on into Wednesday night, especially into Thursday, that's our best shot at widespread much needed rain. Boy, we desperately need it at this point. But 71 yesterday, it was just an absolutely golden day. I hope that you enjoyed it. Average 55. So we are well above average. We'll stay that way through the 7-day period before we get that big cold front moving in Wednesday night into Thursday. So what's going to happen here over the next couple of days is we got 3 waves of moisture. First 2, not that impressive. We're going to be looking at basically moisture just starting to move on in from the west. As that happens, we will be looking at a better shot of some showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday with a third system. But the first 2 waves might give us a spotty shower, a spotty thunderstorm here and there. So we'll just want to make sure we keep that in mind and have the rain gear close by. But overall, it's not going to be a washout. But I'm hoping by Wednesday night into Thursday, this big system coming in is going to give us a chance for some good solid rain. But 54 tonight, 68 as we head on into tomorrow. So same song and dance pretty much today and tomorrow, just a little warmer on Tuesday. And then as we move on into our extended, we might even end out the storm system on Thursday night with a wintry mix before things look pretty dry into the weekend, but highs around 35 to 40 and lows in the 20s. So good morning, I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. I hope you enjoyed that Sunday. Wasn't it absolutely gorgeous? Well, we've got things changing in the weather department here as we head on into the 7-day forecast, but at least 1 week from today, we're going to be waking up to the 20s, so it's going to feel a whole lot different. I'll give you those details coming up. The Fox 9 Morning News continues right now, so stay with us.
Marina is filling in for Keith today. Just want to make sure you were over there, Marina.
I'm here. I'm here. And we're looking at a beautiful sunrise that's moving on in, and partly cloudy skies to start out the day, but we'll see mostly cloudy skies for really a good part of the week, but some sunshine will help things feel a little bit better out there. But 50 degrees right now, so very mild. Last couple of mornings haven't been so warm, and we will continue to enjoy milder weather for a few more days before that big system strolls in by the middle of the week. A little cooler up north, 38 in Bemidji and out west, 43 in Marshall, and you can see that that cooler air is trying to move on in. Cold front moved through in the overnight last night, and so with that, that northerly wind is trying to push those cooler temperatures a little closer to our neck of the woods. So waking up to 50 is very good. Yesterday, there's just no beating it. 71 degrees. We had lots of sunshine, a nice warm wind. Average for this time of year is 55, so we're going to stay above average for actually the entire next 3 days, and then Thursday right where we're supposed to be before that cold air really starts to settle in. And as we approach next weekend, things are looking a whole lot cooler. So if you like the milder weather, you're going to want to take advantage of the next few days. So 63 for our high today. A spotty shower, maybe a isolated thunderstorm popping up, especially tonight as we move on into the next 2 days. And today and tomorrow are going to be very similar, except just warmer as we head on into our Tuesday. 54 as we head on into the overnight tonight. Might see some patchy fog forming. And then as we move on into our Tuesday, we're going to be looking at 68 degrees with a chance once again for a shower or two. But today and tomorrow, chances for precipitation are pretty small. It's not until Wednesday, especially Wednesday night into Thursday, that we get a big system in here. And we desperately need the rain at this point, folks. So I'm hoping we get a lot of good amount of rainfall into the system midweek. And then it might end out as a little bit of a wintry mix. I hate to say it, but especially our western counties that are going to really see those temperatures drive first down into the 30s. Cold blast of air, and it looks like it's going to last for at least a few days with highs in the upper 30s to 40. And lows in the 20s. Merle, what does traffic look like out there?
Sometimes we want to be there in fantasy world, especially when we hear the snows are coming.
Yes, we definitely want to enter the dreamland of the fact that we live in San Diego and it'll be 80 and sunny as we head on into the next few days. But no, we are seeing a change towards more wintertime weather towards the end of the week. But you know what? I don't know, call me crazy, but I think I'm ready for a little bit of snow. We didn't see very much last year, so I'm ready to see a little bit of the white stuff in here. I could wait another month, but I'm ready. Clouds and radar here over the past 4 hours showing that we are seeing clouds increase. And remember, I said that it's going to be tough to get some sunshine in here over the next couple of days. We will see some, but mostly cloudy skies will be ruling. Precipitation still staying well out to our west in the Dakotas, taking its time to get in here. And the sun is moving on in now, and we can see a very pretty sunrise on the horizon. And we'll be looking at a very, very nice, at least temperature-wise, next few days before we start to see those temperatures move down towards the very cold level by the end of the week. But 50 right now this morning, so that's not too shabby. I like 50. 49 in St. Cloud, 47 in Alec, 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall. So cooler temperatures are starting to weigh down on our region, but we're going to hold off and hold that Arctic blast back until the end of the week. So here's the setup. Next couple of days, same song and dance. We're basically going to be in the upper 60s with a chance for maybe an isolated shower or a thunderstorm to pop up here or there. Then Wednesday night into Thursday, that's our big system. This is going to give us some much needed rain in the region, which we just desperately need at this point. We are still in an extreme drought situation, so we're going to hope that we can pick up on a good couple of inches of rainfall with that system. Then on the back end of it, we could be dealing with, yes, a little bit of a wintry mix on Thursday night before you can see where our temperatures go from there. Much cooler as we head on to work. Good morning as we approach the 8 o'clock hour. Thanks for joining us here on the Fox 9 Morning News. We are starting out on a mild note, which is fantastic. And as we head on into the rest of the day today, we might have to dodge a shower or two, but that's about it. Bottom really does fall out. I'll give you those details coming up. The Fox 9 Morning News continues right now. Not too bad.
Okay.
We will be looking at pretty much a cooler day than yesterday, but we won't see as much sunshine. And we can see that really well here on our clouds and radar. The past 4 hours, we've seen a lot of clouds roll in. Now we're even starting to see a few sprinkles in our far southern and southeastern counties right there that border Wisconsin. So as we head on into the day, we cannot rule out a passing shower or maybe an isolated storm popping up here or there. But overall, the main storm holds off until Wednesday into Thursday. But live look outside, you can see that cloud deck that is just looming outside our studio here right now. But our tower cam is starting to get lighter and brighter, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of sunshine as we head on into the day today. But partly cloudy right now, 50 degrees, so temperatures are very mild. Last couple of mornings have been a little on the chilly side. Saturday morning, we saw a lot of dense fog if you were out earlier. And now as we head on into our Monday, things are looking a little bit brighter, at least for a couple of days before things start to bottom out. But 50 in the metro, 55 in Owatonna, 43 in Marshall, 38 in Bemidji, so much cooler up north and west. That frontal system moved through last night, so the cooler temperatures are trying to move on in. So temperatures will be kept into the low 60s range today before we start to warm up to the upper 60s, 70 for Tuesday and Wednesday. It's kind of like our last hurrah. Wind speeds are coming out of the north and northeast now, anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's where we'll pretty much stay throughout the entire day. So we've been on a yo-yo pretty much all month long, and showers off and on will just be small chance for today and tomorrow. Our best chance rolls in with a big storm on Wednesday night into Thursday. And then we're looking at temperatures about 25 degrees cooler than what we are seeing right now. So it'll be a little bit of a shock to the system. So hopefully we'll just kind of inch into it as we head on into that cold blast that is approaching this weekend. So best advice I can give you guys is enjoy the next couple of days. Thank you. I just won't comment. We'll just move on. But
well, Alex gave her favorite mythical creature. Do you have yours,
Do you have
Marina?
yours? Yes.
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
That's
Yes,
beautiful.
the winged
unicorns.
horse. Yeah, I did. My whole room was unicorns growing up. But yeah, and Pegasus, winged horse.
Oh, I love it.
Fly away, fly away. All right, current temperatures right now this morning, we're looking at 50 degrees in the metro, 49 in Brainerd, 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall. So it is getting cooler, but we are actually going to see a very nice next few mild days before the bottom drops out. Yesterday was so great. Did you get out there and enjoy it? I urged everyone yesterday morning to get outside and really enjoy those beautiful temperatures because it was 71 degrees and we saw plenty of sunshine. Average for this time of year is 55, so well below normal as we head on towards the end of the week, believe it or not. But we're gonna stay about 15-20 degrees above normal here for the next couple of days, so we'll take that before the bottom drops out. Area low pressure is riding on in from the west, and basically what's going to happen here over the next couple of days is we're just going to see streams of moisture move on into our direction, and as that happens, we'll get a chance 3 waves of moisture moving in today and tomorrow to get maybe a passing shower, an isolated thunderstorm for Monday and Tuesday before we get our big storm system in here as we head on into Wednesday and Thursday. Now that doozy is going to allow for a lot of rain to push on into our region. So that is what we desperately need at this point, being that the bulk of our viewing area is either under an extreme to severe drought situation. So with Wednesday night, Thursday rains, we might pick up on maybe an inch or 2 when all is said and done, with unfortunate huge cool down behind it. So we'll take the good with the bad. 54 tonight, some patchy fog. Mild temperatures getting even better tomorrow, 68. We'll see some sunshine over the next couple of days, but mostly cloudy skies hanging tough all the way really through the work week until we get to Friday. But this is the system we're looking at right now, Wednesday into Thursday. A lot of rainfall, maybe even some thunderstorms. And then on Thursday evening into the overnight, we could be dealing with a little bit of a wintry mix as the system leaves as we drop down into the 30s. And it'll leave us with a gift of cold weather, that's for sure. Highs around 40, lows in the mid to upper 20s. So some big changes as we head on in towards the next 7 days. Well, now it's time for Well, we are looking at a pretty decent start to the day today. Temperatures a little bit mild, 50 degrees, so we'll take it because temperatures are going to get a whole lot cooler as we head on towards the end of the week. Storm vision showing that basically we are seeing no precipitation right now, but we do have a slight chance for a passing shower or maybe an isolated storm to stroll through as we move on into the day today and really the next couple of days. But our big system holds off until the middle of the week. Taking a live look outside right now, it doesn't look too bad, but we can see the clouds are overtaking. We're seeing less and less of that sunshine out there right now, but we will see mostly cloudy skies pretty much for the entire work week except for Friday. But by Friday, the bottom really drops out on our temperatures as well. But northerly winds have taken over, and with that, things are feeling a little cooler than they were yesterday when we had that southerly wind. But southerly winds will be back in full action for our Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's going to help bring our temperatures back up closer to 70 towards the middle of the week. But 48 in St. Cloud, 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall, so much cooler up north and west, and that's been the case all morning through. We're starting to pick up on a few showers in our far southern counties right there along the Iowa border, and we might see a stray shower here or there today, but really, like I said, the best chance for those showers will stroll in later on in the middle of the week. Maybe some fog in the overnight tonight, 54, 68 as we head on into our Tuesday. And taking a look at this 7-day forecast, we do see the bottom drop out. That wintertime chill, that cold blast feel to the end of the week will be here. So if you enjoy the milder temperatures, enjoy the next few days. How are we looking at traffic out there, Jason? Let me just wipe the drool.
Oh, you have no idea how good this smells, Marina.
Oh my gosh, I'm heading over there in a few minutes. Our storm vision right now is showing a few light showers starting to move on into our far southeastern counties. You can see a few sprinkles as we head on across the Wisconsin border as well. So some of those showers could start to sprout up closer to our neck of the woods. So a passing shower or isolated storm not out of the question today as clouds really have started to move on in. Earlier we saw a little more sunshine, and mostly cloudy skies will pretty much be the rule here over the next couple of days. But you know, at least we'll see a tad bit of sunshine from time to time. 50 degrees though, so mild. It's not a bad start to the day by any stretch. 38 in Bemidji, 43 in Marshall, so a little cooler up towards the north and the west. But we're really going to start to see that cool down happen later in the forecast. For now though, it's not too shabby. So like I mentioned, a scattered shower or thunderstorm not out of the question today and tomorrow. So just throw the umbrella in the back seat just in case. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at a high of about 69 for Tuesday, 70 for Wednesday. Notice how I'm like trying to cover the end of the 7-day because it doesn't get very good at the end of it. But 70 degrees, warmer, and then the rain really holds off until Wednesday evening. So Wednesday during the day will probably be a pretty decent day, and then Wednesday night into Thursday we have this huge system coming in that's positively bringing us some much needed rainfall, which is great, and then negatively bringing us some much cooler temperatures. We might even end out this system on Thursday evening with a wintry mix of rain and snow before all is said and done, and we stay basically pretty dry on Saturday and Sunday, just very cold. Can you believe we went from 71 yesterday to the potential of 35 to 40 for our high on Sunday with a low of about 25? That'll put things into a reality check for us for sure. Now it's time for our Wake Up and